Life has a way of leaving its marks on those who've been through the toughest struggles. If you faced loss, betrayal, or hardship, you know it's not just about surviving, it's about how those experiences shape you. You might notice things about yourself, how you feel, how you act, that others don't quite understand. And that's okay, because today we're talking about 6 traits that often define people who've suffered too much. Stick with me, because understanding these traits will help you embrace your strength and resilience. And by the way, before we go further, take a moment to subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who might need to hear this today. Let's get started. Number 1, hyper-independence. Let's start with hyper-independence. When you've suffered too much, especially if you've been let down by people you relied on, it's easy to develop the mindset of, I'll do it all myself. Hyper-independence can be both a strength and a struggle. On one hand, it makes you fiercely self-reliant. You know how to handle things on your own. But on the other, it can make it hard to accept help or trust others, even when you need it most. If this resonates with you, remember that letting others in doesn't mean you're weak. Sometimes, the strongest thing you can do is allow someone to lighten your load. Does this sound like you? Let me know in the comments. How do you balance independence with asking for help? Number 2, emotional guarding. Next, let's talk about emotional guarding. When you've been hurt too many times, it's natural to put up walls to protect yourself from more pain. You might find it hard to open up to others or let them see the real you. While guarding your emotions can keep you safe, it can also make you feel isolated. Over time, this emotional distance might stop you from building deep, meaningful connections. The key is finding a balance. Protect your heart, but don't lock it away completely. Vulnerability with the right people is what builds trust and love. Number 3, strong sense of justice. People who've suffered too much often develop a strong sense of justice. When you've experienced unfairness, betrayal, or loss, you become acutely aware of what's right and wrong. This trait makes you stand up for others, fight against injustice, and call out unfair treatment. But it can also be exhausting, especially when the world doesn't always align with your values. Use this trait wisely, channel it into positive change, but don't let the weight of fixing everything crush you. Do you feel a strong sense of justice? Share a time when you stood up for what you believed in. It might inspire someone else. Number 4, persistent strive for perfection. When you've been through a lot, you might develop a persistent strive for perfection. It's almost like you're trying to prove to yourself, and maybe the world, that you can rise above your circumstances. While this drive can lead to great achievements, it can also lead to burnout and self-criticism. Perfection isn't the goal, progress is. Celebrate your efforts, even if things don't turn out exactly how you planned. Number 5, heightened empathy. One of the most beautiful traits of those who've suffered too much is heightened empathy. When you've felt pain deeply, you understand the struggles of others on a level most people can't. This makes you a compassionate friend, a supportive partner, and someone who others feel safe with. But here's the thing. Empathy is powerful, but it can also be draining. Make sure to protect your energy and set boundaries so you don't take on too much of other people's pain. Number 6, a search for meaning. Finally, those who've suffered too much often embark on a search for meaning. Hardship has a way of making you question life, why things happen, what really matters, and what your purpose is. This search can lead to profound personal growth. You might find solace in spirituality, creativity, or helping others. Whatever path you take, remember that your experiences don't define you, but the meaning you create from them can shape your future. If these traits resonate with you, know that they're not weaknesses. They're signs of your strength and resilience. Embrace them, but also take care of yourself as you grow. If you found value in this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more insights, hit that like button, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. And let us know in the comments, which of these traits do you relate to the most? Remember that your past doesn't define you, it shapes you. And the person you're becoming is stronger, wiser, and more incredible than ever. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.